Harry and Meghan insist the British royals have messed up. But doing what? Hi, good morning, Neil. Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you as ever for your company today. Hope you're keeping well. Now, when we often talk about those two ex-royals, it's interesting, isn't it? Because they do everything in their power to stay relevant when they've become, well, shall we dare we say, in fact, irrelevant. But it's interesting to note that Harry and Meghan do give their own time to think about exactly what possibly could have gone wrong with their move out of the British monarchy. It was interesting when you look back at that, and I do recommend people have a look at some of those exit sort of moments, because when you think about it, it was all done so quickly. And as we now know with Prince Harry, he tends to get, shall we say, well, angry very fast. Let's recall, of course, the fact that he was going to sue the BBC and he backed out of that one, allegedly, after they claimed that he hadn't asked Her Majesty the Queen about the name of his daughter, Lilibet Diana. Well, you know, we'll just move on from that kerfuffle, shall we, Prince Harry? But now, according to a very good source, Prince Harry truly believes this. But what is it? According to a very good source, Prince Harry truly believes that the British monarchy missed a very good, well, trick, shall we say, in not holding on to him, Prince Harry, and of course his actress wife, cable TV star Meghan Markle. Now, the reasoning for this, apparently, was this. When they went on that tour of Africa and they went to Australia and things like that, apparently it was a glorious success. But according to insiders and Harry himself, there was a lot of sniping, a lot of backstabbing and jealousy. But they could have done a lot of good had they been able to override that and carry on and create, well, you know, shall we say, a good background. But of course it wasn't to be. Now, as we know, it's interesting, isn't it? Because we told you a few weeks ago that both Harry and Meghan still like to consider themselves to be at least rather regal. And more importantly, they're ready to offer their services should they be required. I think they're really struggling by the fact that both Catherine, Prince Charles, Camilla, and of course His Royal Highness Prince William are doing exceptionally well without them. And it just proved, of course, how, well, little they made to the British royal family. But I'm not being spiteful when I say that. They could have done a lot of good. They truly could. There was a massive swell of goodwill for them here right at the beginning. But of course it was them who decided that they didn't want to be part of that goodwill. I think, you know, a lot of people ask me this question. I don't mind sharing it with you. But a lot of people say, well, what truly went wrong in your mind? Where did it twist and go wrong? I believe it went wrong when they decided to keep all the secrecy around the birth of their firstborn, Archie. Now, we know, you know, in British circles that the deal is you share things. That's, you know, part and parcel of being in the British monarchy. Meghan was, well, you know, incredibly private, as you can imagine, and we saw in the future. She didn't want pictures coming out. She didn't want to have the birth in the traditional hospital. All of the usual fanfare that we expect from senior members of the British monarchy. So for Harry and Meghan to say that they missed a trick, it does seem rather trite when you think about it, because maybe it could be the other way around. How useful could the British monarchy have been to Harry and Meghan, and what good could they have done had they bothered to stick it out? Neil Sean in the heart of London.